Howdy, y'all. Ready to explore the land of kilts, castles, and breathtaking landscapes? Let's dive into the heart of Scotland. I'm your host, and while I might sound like I'm fresh off the ranch, I promise you, I'm just as excited as you are to uncover the magic of this incredible country. Now, I might be a southern boy at heart, but there's something about Scotland's rugged beauty, its rich history, and its warm, welcoming people that just calls to me. From the moment you step foot on Scottish soil, you'll feel it too. That sense of wonder, that connection to the past that makes every moment an adventure. Over the next few episodes, we're going to journey together through rolling hills and shimmering lochs, explore ancient castles and bustling cities, and discover the heart and soul of Scotland. So buckle up, grab your kilt or your finest pair of jeans, and get ready for an unforgettable experience. This ain't your grandma's travel show. We're going deep, y'all, exploring every nook and cranny, and sharing stories that'll make you laugh, cry, and book a one-way ticket to Scotland, faster than you can say Loch Ness Monster. First stop, Edinburgh Castle. Now y'all know I love a good castle, and let me tell you, this one's a doozy. Perched high atop an extinct volcano, Edinburgh Castle dominates the city skyline, its imposing silhouette a testament to centuries of Scottish history. As you climb the Royal Mile towards the castle gates, you can practically feel the weight of history pressing down on you. This ain't just a pretty building, folks. This place has seen it all. Battles, sieges, royal births, and even the occasional ghostly apparition. Step inside those ancient walls and you'll be transported back in time. Walk through the crown room, home to the honors of Scotland, the oldest crown jewels in Britain. Imagine the kings and queens who've walked these very halls, plotting their next move, ruling their kingdom, and maybe even sneaking a wee dram of whiskey when no one was looking. And the view? Don't even get me started on the view. From the castle ramparts, you can see the whole city of Edinburgh spread out before you like a tapestry woven with history, culture, and just a touch of magic. All right, folks, saddle up and hold on to your hats, because we're headed to the Highlands, to the legendary Loch Ness. This vast, mysterious lake is shrouded in mist and legend. And let me tell you, it's even more breathtaking in person than in the postcards. Now, everyone knows Loch Ness for one thing. Nessie, the elusive Loch Ness monster. Whether you believe in the legend or not, there's no denying the sense of wonder and mystery that surrounds this place. Just imagine. You're out on the water, the sun glinting off the waves, the wind whispering tales of ancient creatures. And then in the distance, you see it. A long, dark shape breaking the surface, disappearing just as quickly as it appeared. Is it Nessie, a giant squid, a trick of the light? Well, that's for you to decide, folks. But one thing's for sure, a visit to Loch Ness is an experience you won't soon forget. All right, adventurers, we're off the beaten path and onto the cobblestones of Edinburgh's Royal Mile. This isn't just any street, folks. It's a living, breathing time capsule stretching from Edinburgh Castle to the Palace of Holyrood House. And when I say living, I mean it. You'll be dodging more than just tourists here. Street performers, bagpipers, maybe even a ghost or two. Now, I know what you're thinking, Marty. A whole mile? My feet are barking just thinking about it. But trust me, every step is an adventure. You'll find yourself ducking down narrow alleyways called closes, each with its own story to tell, some more gruesome than others. Keep an eye out for hidden gardens and secret courtyards, perfect for a wee dram of whiskey and a moment of peace. Don't forget to look up. The buildings here are architectural wonders, some dating back to the 16th century. You might even spot a gargoyle or two keeping watch over the city. Keep your cameras ready, folks, because around every corner is a postcard moment waiting to happen. This is Edinburgh's heart and soul, and believe me, it's beating to the rhythm of history. Hold on to your hats, adventurers, because we're leaving the city behind and heading to a land where the mountains kiss the clouds and the lochs shimmer like 1,000 sapphires, the Isle of Skye. This, my friends, is Scotland at its most dramatic, its most rugged, its most breathtaking. Just try not to fall in love with the place, I dare you. Now, the Isle of Skye is a place of legends, a place where fairies dance amongst the heather and giants roam the misty glens. It's said that the island was formed by a giant's footprint, and honestly, folks, looking at the landscape, I wouldn't be surprised. Towering cliffs plunge into the churning sea, waterfalls cascade down emerald slopes, and the air is thick with the scent of salt and peat. We're talking scenery that'll make your jaw drop faster than a haggis at a burnt supper. Whether you're a seasoned hiker or a casual stroller, the Isle of Skye has something for everyone. Lace up your boots and tackle the Old Man of Store, a jagged rock formation that'll take your breath away, or wander through the fairy pools, a series of crystal-clear waterfalls that look like they belong in a fairy tale. Get ready to step back in time, adventurers, because we're heading to a place where history comes alive, Stirling Castle. Perched atop a volcanic crag, this majestic fortress has witnessed some of Scotland's most defining moments. We're talking battles, betrayals, and enough royal intrigue to make your head spin. Now, Stirling Castle isn't just any old pile of stones. This was the seat of power for some of Scotland's most famous monarchs, including Mary, Queen of Scots. It's said that she took her first steps as queen within these very walls. Think about that for a moment, folks. The weight of history you're about to experience. As you wander through the castle grounds, you can practically hear the clash of swords and the skirl of bagpipes echoing through the centuries. Explore the grand halls where kings and queens once feasted, peer into the dungeons where prisoners languished, and climb the ramparts for breathtaking views over the surrounding countryside. All right, travel buddies, buckle up because we're headed to Glasgow, a city bursting with life and history. And what better place to soak it all in than the magnificent Glasgow Cathedral? This architectural gem, a stunning example of Scottish Gothic design, has stood for centuries, witnessing the ebb and flow of Glasgow's story. As you step inside, prepare to be amazed by the grandeur of it all. Soaring ceilings, intricate stained glass windows, and an atmosphere of peaceful contemplation. It's truly a sight to behold. This isn't just a pretty facade, folks. Glasgow Cathedral has been a place of worship since the 12th century, making it older than Scotland itself. It's seen it all from religious reforms to changing times, and still stands strong today. Now, you know I love a good story, and let me tell you, this cathedral has stories for days. It's said to be built on the site where St. Mungo, the patron saint of Glasgow, himself is buried. Talk about a connection to the past. Whether you're a history buff, an architecture enthusiast, or simply appreciate beauty, Glasgow Cathedral is an absolute must visit. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. All right, adventurers, get ready to trade the cityscapes for breathtaking landscapes because we're heading into the wild heart of Scotland, the magnificent Cairngorms National Park. Picture this. Rolling hills blanketed in heather, ancient forests teeming with life, and crystal-clear lochs reflecting the sky. This is nature at its finest. The Cairngorms are a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. Whether you're an experienced hiker or prefer a leisurely stroll, there's a trail here for you. Lace up your boots, breathe in that fresh mountain air, and let's explore. And keep your eyes peeled for the local wildlife: red deer, golden eagles, maybe even a glimpse of the elusive Scottish wildcat. Now, if you're feeling adventurous, why not try your hand at some of the park's more adrenaline-pumping activities? From whitewater rafting to mountain biking, there's no shortage of ways to get your heart racing. But hey, if relaxation is more your style, we can always hop on a scenic boat tour across one of the shimmering lochs. Just imagine, the sun on your face, the gentle rocking of the boat, and the stunning scenery all around. Pure bliss. Get ready to feel like royalty, my friends, because we're stepping into the world of kings and queens at Holyrood Palace. Located at the end of Edinburgh's historic Royal Mile, this grand palace has been the official residence of Scottish monarchs for centuries. As you stroll through the palace gates, imagine the countless historical figures who've walked these very grounds. Mary, Queen of Scots, Bonnie Prince Charlie, and of course, Her Majesty the Queen herself. We'll explore the state apartments, lavishly decorated and brimming with history, each room whispering tales of power, intrigue, and royal scandal. And what's a palace without its secrets? We'll delve into the story of David Rizzio, Mary, Queen of Scots' private secretary, who met an untimely end right here in the palace. Intrigue and drama, folks, it's all part of the Holyrood experience. But don't worry, it's not all about the past. Holyrood Palace is very much a living, breathing palace, still used by the royal family today for official ceremonies and events. Now let's step outside into the palace gardens, a tranquil oasis in the heart of the city. These meticulously manicured grounds are a sight to behold, with vibrant flower beds, serene fountains, and hidden pathways just begging to be explored. As we wander through the gardens, imagine the grand parties and royal gatherings that once took place on these very lawns. Can't you just picture the ladies and gentlemen of the court, strolling arm in arm, gossiping about the latest royal affairs? And speaking of affairs, keep an eye out for the ruins of Holyrood Abbey, adjacent to the palace. This ancient abbey has its own share of stories to tell, from its founding in the 12th century to its eventual ruin during the Reformation. But for now, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty and tranquility of this royal haven. The gentle breeze rustling through the leaves, the birdsong filling the air, it's the perfect place to escape the city's hustle and bustle. So soak it all in, folks. Holyrood Palace and its gardens offer a glimpse into a world of royalty, history, and natural beauty. A truly unforgettable experience. All right, adventurers, buckle up because we're heading to the legendary Scottish Highlands, a place that'll truly take your breath away. Now, we're talking rugged mountains, sparkling lochs. Those are lakes for us folks back home, and valleys so green they practically glow. You'll feel like you've stepped right into a fairy tale, and trust me, you won't want to leave. The Highlands are steeped in history and folklore. It's the land of fiercely independent clans, brave warriors, and of course, the elusive Loch Ness Monster. We'll dive into that mystery a bit later, but for now, just soak in the atmosphere. Picture yourself hiking these hills, the wind in your hair, the scent of heather in the air. It's pure magic. And speaking of magic, the Highlands are home to some of the most incredible wildlife you'll ever see. From majestic red deer stags to the elusive golden eagle soaring above, keep your eyes peeled and your camera ready. This is nature at its wildest and most beautiful, folks. So, whether you're a history buff, a nature enthusiast, or just looking for an adventure, the Scottish Highlands will leave you speechless. Trust me, I've been there, and I still can't get over the sheer beauty of this place. But hey, don't take my word for it. Come see for yourself. We're teeing off in St. Andrews, Scotland, the birthplace of golf, and a destination that's a hole-in-one for history buffs and sports enthusiasts alike. Picture this: rolling green fairways overlooking the rugged coastline, the salty air whipping through your hair as you line up that perfect shot. It's enough to make even a non-golfer want to grab a club. Now, the old course at St. Andrews is the real deal, folks. It's the oldest and most iconic golf course in the world, dating back to the 15th century. Walking these hallowed grounds, you'll be following in the footsteps of golfing legends, feeling the weight of history with every swing. Even if you don't know a birdie from a bogey, you can't help but be swept up in the excitement and prestige of this legendary course. But St. Andrews is more than just golf. It's a charming seaside town with cobbled streets, quaint shops, and a vibrant atmosphere. Take a stroll along the beach, grab some fish and chips, and soak up the atmosphere of this historic town. You might even spot some students from the University of St. Andrews, one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in the world. It's like taking a step back in time, folks. So, whether you're a seasoned golfer or just appreciate a good walk spoiled, St. Andrews offers a unique blend of history, sport, and coastal charm that's sure to captivate you. And hey, even if your swing needs some work, the stunning scenery alone is worth the trip. Hold on tight, adventurers, because we're setting sail for the Orkney Islands, a magical archipelago just off the north coast of Scotland. Now, these islands are like stepping back in time, folks. We're talking ancient standing stones older than the pyramids, dramatic coastal cliffs teeming with seabirds, and a unique culture shaped by the sea. Imagine this: you're exploring Neolithic villages frozen in time, feeling the weight of history beneath your feet. You can almost hear the echoes of ancient rituals and the whispers of ancestors carried on the wind. These islands are a treasure trove of archaeological wonders, folks, and you'll feel like an explorer discovering them for the first time. And speaking of treasures, the Orkney Islands are home to an abundance of wildlife. Picture yourself strolling along windswept beaches, the cry of seabirds filling the air. You might spot playful seals basking in the sun, or even catch a glimpse of a pod of orcas cruising through the waves. It's a nature lover's paradise. And now, my adventurous travelers, we come to a true titan of the British Isles, a mountain that scrapes the sky and offers a challenge for even the most seasoned climber. That's right, folks. We're talking about Ben Nevis, the highest peak in all of the UK. Now, standing at a proud 4,413 feet above sea level, Ben Nevis isn't for the faint of heart. But let me tell you, the journey to the top is worth every ounce of effort. Imagine, as you ascend this majestic peak, the world seems to stretch out beneath you. A breathtaking tapestry of glens, lochs, and rolling hills. The air grows crisper, cleaner with every step, and a sense of accomplishment washes over you with each milestone you conquer. It's not just about the destination, my friends, but the journey itself. Every step is a victory, a testament to your own strength and determination. And oh, what a reward awaits you at the summit. On a clear day, you can see for miles in every direction, a panoramic vista that will leave you speechless. It's a view that truly captures the raw, untamed beauty of the Scottish Highlands. Well, folks, we've seen castles, lochs, and landscapes that'll take your breath away, but hold on to your hats because Scotland's got a trick up its sleeve that'll leave you speechless. You might be thinking, Marty, what could be more impressive than a mountain or a monster? Well, let me tell you, it's a giant, spinning, boat-lifting engineering marvel called the Falkirk Wheel. This ain't your granddaddy's elevator, no sir. This thing is massive, standing taller than the Statue of Liberty. Can you believe that? It connects two historic canals, the Forth and Clyde Canal and the Union Canal, which were once separated by a whole lot of land. Before this beauty came along, boats had to be lowered and raised through a series of locks, which took forever. But now, thanks to some brilliant Scottish minds, we got ourselves a 21st century solution that's as graceful as a Highland fling. It's a sight to behold, let me tell you. Picture this, two giant arms each holding a basin full of water, gently rotating like a Ferris wheel. Boats float into one basin, and with a whisper-quiet hum, they're lifted up, up, up to the other canal. It's like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's real, folks. And it's right here in Scotland. The ingenuity of it all just blows me away. And the best part, it runs on just a wee bit of power, about as much as it takes to boil a few kettles of tea. Now that's what I call efficient. Well, folks, after that engineering marvel, let's dive into some Scottish mythology. And what better place to do that than at the home of the Kelpies? Now you might be wondering, Marty, what in tarnation is a Kelpie? Well, gather round and let me tell you all about these mythical creatures. See, Kelpies are shape-shifting water spirits from Scottish folklore, often taking the form of majestic horses. But don't let their beauty fool you. These creatures are known for their mischievous nature, luring unsuspecting humans to watery graves. Legends say they can even transform into beautiful women to entice folks into their clutches. But fear not, my friends, because these days, the Kelpies are frozen in time thanks to the incredible artistry of sculptor Andy Scott. He created these magnificent 30-meter-tall horse-head sculptures that stand guard over the Forth and Clyde Canal, a testament to Scotland's industrial past and mythical heritage. Just imagine these massive steel structures weighing over 600 tons each, rising from the ground like mythical beasts frozen in mid-rear. The detail is astounding. You can see every muscle, every vein, every strand of their mane flowing in the wind. It's truly a sight to behold. Well, folks, we've reached the end of our Scottish adventure. From ancient castles to mythical creatures, we've explored some of the most iconic and awe-inspiring destinations this bonny land has to offer. I hope you've enjoyed this journey as much as I have. Remember, there's always more to discover, more stories to uncover, and more memories to make. So, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep on adventuring. Thanks for joining me on this Scottish adventure, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more travel tips and adventures. See y'all next time.